Welcome to the Personality Guru. If you are serious about wanting to invite an INTJ into your life, you must be serious about wanting them to stay. INTJs are also known as the architects. They are always developing a world in their minds that is more perfect than reality. Other people entering their world need to fit this fantasy in some way. But if architects' expectations and ideals for a partner are unrealistic, then no real person will be able to fulfill them in every way. Architects care about depth and intelligence, and they insist on honest, open communication, because for them, a relationship that isn't founded on these values is hardly worth pursuing. Today, let's talk about INTJs when in love. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the Personality Guru and ring the bell icon to get regular updates on our latest uploads. And if you like this video, click the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. INTJs live much of their lives inside their heads. They constantly scan their environment for new ideas and theories, which they can turn into plans and structures. Sometimes, what they see and understand intuitively within themselves is purer and perfect than the reality of a close personal relationship. INTJs may have a problem reconciling their reality with their fantasy. They're not naturally in tune with their feelings or with what other people are feeling. They also tend to believe that they are always right, while their self-confidence and esteem are attractive. Their lack of sensitivity to others can be a problem if it causes them to inadvertently hurt their partner's feelings. If this is a problem for an INTJ, they should remember to sometimes let their mate be the right one and to try to be aware of the emotional effect that your words have upon them. In conflict situations, INTJs need to remember to be supportive of their mate's emotional needs, rather than treating the conflict as if it is an interesting idea to analyze. If you already have an INTJ in your life, then take note of these 5 things. 1. INTJs have emotions. Many INTJs, especially younger ones, have a strong tendency to hold back all emotions. They do this because, for them, emotions are private. They're not something you share with other people. However, after doing this as a matter of habit for so long, sometimes they begin to see the emotions themselves as a sign of weakness. Healthy INTJs become more comfortable with their emotions as they age. A large part of this has to do with the fact that their tertiary function is introverted feeling, and tertiary functions usually develop later in life, in a person's 30s and 40s. But that doesn't mean that your reliably stoic INTJ will suddenly start getting teary-eyed at sentimental commercials. Instead, it means they'll start recognizing and processing what they're feeling. So while we might see a 25-year-old INTJ suppress their anger on a routine basis and end up constantly brooding with dark, resentful thoughts, the 45-year-old INTJ will examine that anger more closely to see what kind of boundary has been crossed in their life. 2. They make great mates. INTJs have a reputation for needing no one, prizing solitude above all else, and disregarding anything that smacks of sappy emotion. And while INTJs may not be all that adept at flirting, sending flowers and chocolates, or entering into any of the other little love games designed to sweep people off their feet, they are amazing at holding up their half of an emotionally mature, committed relationship. INTJs are extremely loyal for one thing, and they are always willing to match their partner in forthright, direct honesty about the needs of both parties, and these qualities may not seem as sexy as satin sheets, but they make any kind of romantic partnership far more sustainable in the long run. 3. INTJs can also be highly sensitive. This might be the number 1 most overlooked trait of INTJs because they have the evil genius stereotype plastered to them wherever they go. People assume INTJs have some sort of iron-clad armor against the world, and nothing can disturb their cold, calculating calm. But while it is true that INTJs don't outwardly display a whole lot of emotion, many of them are still highly sensitive people. INTJs might be bothered by strong scents, loud noises, and itchy tags in their clothing, and especially disruptions in their schedules and routines. INTJs naturally wear a more stoic facial expression. It is easy for people to miss the early warning signs of an INTJ or HSP meltdown because for an INTJ to be happy and healthy, they need just as much soft and sensitive self-care at times as emotionally centered introverts do. 4. Precision is non-negotiable. When an INTJ gives you a lunch order and requests Swiss cheese on their sandwich, they mean Swiss cheese. If you get to the deli and they're out of Swiss, do not attempt to substitute something else and hope the INTJ won't notice or care. This sounds like a little thing, but for INTJs, it can be a big deal. It's not about the thing, it's about the way you treated their requests. So either you haven't observed their preferences as carefully as they've observed yours, or you jumped in and made a new decision for them in their absence. Why did they bother carefully weighing their options to arrive at the best conclusion if you were just going to decide for them anyway? INTJs detest when other people make decisions for them, so instead, send them a text explaining the situation and asking what they'd like. 5. Their word is their bond. The well-known bluntness of the INTJ is one of the most misunderstood traits of their type, and it's not that they are blunt because they don't care about the feelings of others. If they give someone their honest opinion, it is a sign that they do care. When they care about people, they express themselves as honestly as possible. And that is it from us. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give us a like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the Personality Guru for more amazing videos. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to stay updated with our content. See you in the next video.